My name is Chad Hennings. When I was a kid, I wanted to do two things: fly jets and play football. And I got to do them both. I played football when I was old enough. I joined the Air Force Academy to help America by learning how to be a pilot. I flew 45 missions all across the world. When I left the Air Force, I went back to playing football and joined the Dallas Cowboys, where I won 3 Super Bowls. One of the most important things I know is how much I love America. We are so lucky to live in this great country. And today, you'll hear about how brave patriots started America and its freedoms. You'll learn about how important it is for our country to support the brave men and women who have been or currently serve in the military, and about how important it is to support your country and be a good citizen and help people. That's what America is all about. Where liberty dwells, there is my country. Benjamin Franklin. Looking across this great land of ours, you see the beauty of the landscape from the Grand Canyon to the Great Smoky Mountains. The familiar first lines of America the Beautiful paint a vivid portrait of our spectacular country, but some of the lesser-known lyrics shed light on the greater strength of America, its people. Oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. These verses point to a timeless truth: freedom is never free. Our freedoms have been earned through the sacrifices of courageous patriots, dating all the way back to the birth of our nation. We live in a country that is like no other. America was the first nation in the world that was, in the words of writer John Gunther, deliberately founded on a good idea. That good idea was freedom. America is unique, envied the world over for the freedoms that it gives to its citizens.
We can accomplish anything we want to accomplish. There are no limits placed on us as Americans.
The freedoms, I mean, the things that we can do here in America, the things that we can see, the places we can go just within our own country, you don't have that in other countries.
It's a real good feeling knowing that you're an American citizen and that you're counted upon to help other people become free.
When we get involved, as we are today, and as we were then, we put on the uniform, we know we have a job to do, and we're just gonna go out and do it. Just that simple. We're gonna get the job done, and we usually get it done. That's America.
In 1620, the Pilgrims left England to find religious freedom from the Church of England. 150 years later, the colonies of America had grown weary of British rule. They had been taxed unfairly and lived by laws that disrespected the colonists and had no voice in government. In 1775, great patriots, including George Washington, who understood the importance of freedom, led the way as the 13 colonies decided to stand up against the injustices and to fight for America's liberty. In 1776, a group including Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and Benjamin Franklin drafted the Declaration of Independence, a world-changing document that, once adopted by the Constitutional Congress, announced the birth of a new nation to the world, the United States of America. It spoke of a country where all men are created equal and are entitled to the pursuit of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. On September 17, 1787, 11 years after the Declaration of Independence was adopted, delegates to the Constitutional Convention signed the Constitution of the United States of America. Basic freedoms were set forth for every American citizen. And the freedoms that were secured more than 200 years ago still live today. They still live today in part because of the role of patriots who not only fought for our freedom in the earliest days of our country, but who have defended it since.
A patriot is a person, whether they served in the military or not, that appreciates what their forefathers gave them. It's someone who
supports, defends, and loves their country with utter devotion.
There's not another country in the world that places as much emphasis on their flag as the United States people do on our flag. And I think it's because the United States people, more than any other country, understand the sacrifices that went into preserving that freedom.
Today, there are many different types of patriots. Our nation's teachers, police officers, firefighters, public servants, and others who give of themselves for the greater good are considered patriots. Each makes enormous contributions to the welfare of our nation. Each is worthy of honor, and many have made significant sacrifices along the way. America is strong because of the selfless contributions of these men and women. America is free because of the courageous work of our armed forces. Throughout our history, brave men and women have fought to not only secure, but also defend our freedoms from all enemies. From the War of 1812 through the Civil War, World Wars I and II, the Korean conflict, Vietnam, the Gulf War, and our war on terror, our military has always stood up to those who would seek to take away our freedoms. Our servicemen and women who come from all over the country and from many different walks of life are modern-day patriots, willing to sacrifice everything for the freedoms that America stands for.
I volunteered for service on December 8th, 1941, one day after the bombing of Pearl Harbor.
I wanted to fly and wanted to be part of something exciting and important.
My parents were immigrants, and the best way I could show patriotism is by joining the Navy, ensuring my parents that they had a place to stay.
And my senior year of college was 9/11, and so I thought it was, my duty to my family and to my country to answer the call, do what my father and my grandfather and who knows, my great-grandfather and generations before that have done.
Those who have served in our armed forces have vigilantly protected the land of the free and the home of the brave. They are selfless heroes who put their lives on the line every day for all of us, citizens of the United States of America.